Talk about why I've been making less videos here on YouTube. Um, I used to do videos every day, one or two a day minimum. I used to make them in the morning and in the evening. And I really, well, the whole thing is YouTube has really changed. Really changed. I can't sit here and say they changed for the worse or changed for the better. I can't. Because when I first started, it took me, since 2008, it took me about 2.5, almost 3 years to do a video. And I remember YouTube had this where you could, they had tools that they let you use if you wanted to do like a something cool, something fun, do like an animated thing, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was really cool. And I loved making them. They were fun to do. Really fun to do, really fun. But over time, they removed those tools where you can make anything animated. Let your imagination run fun, And it made you want to think on just what kind of content can I create? I used to talk about different things. Wasn't one main genre thing. It was everything that I talked about. And so I got into talking about important things, serious things, kind of lighthearted stuff, to entertain, to inform, educate, kind of thing, So the more I did it, the more I created content. I did it for fun. It wasn't about the money, making money. It's about having fun. I wasn't monetized. That was no problem at all. I wanted to create some content for fun, to share an idea. And I felt like, it wasn't a bad thing, but it wasn't until I created my second account that really started to shake things up. I really wanted to shake things up big time, like really rattle cages, ruffle some feathers, all that shit. So when I did that later on, I wanted to be a part of something bigger than me. 2016 was a weird year. It was a weird year. 2020 was a weird year. This year, 2024, holy shit. Even crazier. YouTube's going to be around for... YouTube's going to celebrate its 20th anniversary next year. 20 years. And things change within the last, I would say, almost eight years. Channels were being purged. YouTube's been doing this whole entire purge shit, you know. Channel purging, you know. Weeding out the ones that they really deem as a too free thinking, too independent, too outrageous. So I was like, okay. I've seen about, within a few days, between 25, 35, up to 50 channels that were wiped from the YouTube map. Wiped, purged, gone. There's some policies being enacted. Like, you couldn't talk about the 2020 election. You couldn't talk about COVID. You couldn't talk about anything because it would violate the medical misinformation policy, even though you researched. I mentioned the Nuremberg Code a couple times where I read the code. They removed one video that I did about the Nuremberg Code and explained the origin of it. So the thing is, they want to control information that they don't want out, because even though we do research, because we want to know. We want to know. So we research. Because in actuality, things did not add up right. Things were just completely, just really out of whack. So, Susan Wojcicki, before she passed away, went on CNN. She went on ABC News, said, hey, any content creator, any YouTuber, okay, any content creator talks about COVID, talks about CV-19, talks about the WHO or any kind of your content will be removed due to a policy violation. Yeah. And so, as a policy violation, I'm thinking, like, what policy violation is there? Oops, the medical misinformation policy violation. When the Parkland school shooting happened in 2018, this was about February. 24 to 48 hours, I did a video. Because something really kind of did not add up, really. Because students started talking. They started talking. And one student went on the Alex Jones show and explained the situation from his point of view. He called his mom to let her know that he's okay, that there was a incident happening at Code Black, and he mentioned that one of the school administrators went after him while he was talking to his mom. He was talking to his mom and said it was Code Black. And this was 2018, February of 2018. And so a school administrator went after him to take the phone from him. Like, they didn't want the kid to tell what happened to his mom, you know. And another student mentioned that she talked to the school shooter, Nick Cruz, face to face. So all the stuff that I mentioned from what they said, I will just state them for what they said, you know. But what came to the brother, 18 years old, you know. Now, the FBI arrested the guy's brother, and this was like 2018. So, the FBI arrested the younger brother. Now, the video I did was removed because it allegedly violated a community guideline. Now, the reason was they said I was harassing, I was threatening, I was the whole thing that they could throw out, you know. I was merely stating of what we all on the news, you know. But my question was, when the FBI arrested the brother, was he already armed, or did the FBI plant something on the kid? That's all I said. I was talking about it. This is why I rarely do any videos on YouTube, because YouTube has fucking changed, in my opinion, for the fucking worse. Because they went from where you couldn't do anything for 90 days. Now it's like, if you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel is gone. Gone. To me, that's more of a way to remove you, because you're speaking way too much information. you're trying to. This is what they don't want. Is that they don't want you to talk about anything that could be informing the public, you know. So I'm sitting here, I'm going like, YouTube, you dumb motherfuckers, man. It's better off if you just got a 90-day reprieve, 90 days, where now it's 3 strikes in 90 days, you're gone. Wow. 3 strikes in 90 days and you're gone. Very rarely, if you appeal, that they would restore your content. Now, TikTok, if you appeal it, they'll restore it. My second account I had was created in December 15th, 2015. I needed to create a second account to fall back on. So I did. And so the thing is, YouTube has completely changed for the worse, in my opinion. Because I'll tell you what, I'm still a YouTube guy. I am. But the thing is, it's just that they hired a guy who's a CEO of Twitter. A soy boy beta male. It's just that, you know, all the fun, you know, that people do here. I'm gonna come to YouTube for a while because I need a break from TikTok, because I do a lot of content on TikTok. I have over 1,500 plus followers. That's a lot. It's a lot. You know, I do content because to me it's more about informing people, you know, educate, you know. I will always be a YouTube guy. I will always be a YouTube guy because to me YouTube's a good platform. You know, good platform. And I loved doing it. I loved creating content. I love informing, educate, and just make people laugh. You know, just because laughter is the best medicine in the world, man. You know. You know, I mean, like, dude, I loved what I did. I loved what I did. Um, and because it's something, it is something to have fun with. You know, it's fun to deal with. You know, I'm older, wiser, more aware. I'm on to YouTube, but still, it's a good platform. I don't have the dark hair anymore. It's going gray, as you see. um, um, do I miss the dark hair? A little bit, but it's okay. So when I did the video for 2018, YouTube removed it, and it was more about looking into, because something did not add right. It's kind of like Sandy Hook in a way, a little bit. You know, something did not add right. Something was not. Something was really. Didn't make any sense, and because nothing made sense. Nothing makes any sense at all. You know, if you research COVID, you know, and if you research COVID, you know, and start to understand that, wait a minute, something does not add up right, because we're giving vaccines that weren't tested. There was no study on these vaccines at all. Some things did not add up. Something did not add up right, man. You know, didn't make any sense. You know, over the last number of years, from 2020 on now, things still do not make any damn sense. None whatsoever. So I started to talk about COVID, the coronavirus. You know, they called it the coronavirus. They called it the coronavirus. And all other shit, you know. None of it made any sense. Didn't make any sense. Did not really make any sense. Because so people started to research. The more they research, it's like started to really bother them. Doctors started to speak out. It got pretty bad where even doctors were censored, because Dr. Anthony Fauci, yeah, Dr. Anthony Fauci, made sure that no other doctor spoke out against his little fun. Any well-known doctor got censored because social media companies censored information. But lucky enough, people, viewers, reposted, and kept reposting. The more they reposted, the more information got out there. The more information got out there, the more people started to understand. The more people started to understand and did their own research. And that scared a lot of people. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, under the Dorsey era, they started to censor information because they did not want you, the public, to know what's really fucking them. Socially. They did this whole, you gotta stand 6 feet apart, go fuck yourself. Gotta take your vaccines, go fuck yourself. Wear your mask, go fuck yourself. And if you mention anything to counter the, basically what it was a flu. It was a lab-made flu. A lab-made flu. How do you counter flu? Vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin A, zinc. What can you use to counter flu? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, zinc, right? Zinc, magnesium, right? Magnesium, fish oil, stuff that get your immune system going, keeps it going, and so when ivermectin was mentioned, or other, the WHO said no. And they banned doctors and pharmacies from even giving it to the public because that would ruin their game. That would ruin their little financial game, man. It would ruin their little game. See how many people would drop because of COVID. It went worldwide, man. It went all over the place. Millions of people died of COVID. Even war and peacetime, the Nuremberg Code was still in effect. Because we were all being forced to take these shots, being forced to wear a mask, being forced to stand apart 6 feet. That's the Nuremberg Code violation. Look up the Nuremberg Code and the origin of it. Because it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. The whole thing. And content was removed. YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, they all removed this content of people informing the whole world, man. I was out here for an hour just talking about the list of people in these countries that have died, man. And a lot of people were censored, shadow banned, more likely. They were shadow banned. A lot of information was not even allowed to go through because they were following the Biden administration's bullshit. And who was in control? Dr. Anthony Fauci. The guy is not really a doctor. He's like the medical version of Bill Gates. That's all he is. A medical version of Bill Gates, man. The guy has a messiah complex, man. I'm surprised nobody knocked him the fuck out. To be honest here. But this is why I rarely make videos here, because it's getting really just, I don't know. But I will continue to make content. And but before I go, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, make a comment below, and always live healthy, happy, wise. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.